Talk with SLR, live from the road today.
How are you guys doing today?
Man, it's going to be a little bit. It's kind of a rando live. We're going to wait a little bit and have everybody join us.
At
But
the light, turn to Florida 79 North.
I wanted to go live instead of just recording a real talk because we are going to be traveling today and we'll be in and out of service. And it's just easier for us just to do a live than to record and then try to upload it.
Yes.
And mess around with that and then have to be like stuck. How much percent is it done? And yeah, but we're all burnt out, man. We are all burnt out. It's been an amazing weekend.
It's been a great weekend.
Yes, it's been absolutely fantastic. We're still in Florida. We just dropped off the golf cart. And got about a half a tank or so, and we're gonna get out of this area before we fill up all the way because gas out here sucks. Well, price-wise anyway.
Yeah. It's 50 cents more than I want to pay per gallon.
Right. I'm gonna try to turn it on the live chat. I don't even know if anybody's in here yet. Oh, there's Heather Hopper. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for rolling with us today. Man, we had so much fun this weekend with Mike and Lissa and Anthony and Rox. They're in here, but we're all really tired dragging today.
We burnt.
We burnt. I'm literally burnt. The Florida sun got me, man. Florida sun got me good. Let me see. I can see people joining in here today now already. Heather Hopper, Film. Good to see you. Patty Price, SMOS72, Karen, Brian, Goat Days. Hey. Kathleen, Anona. Hello. Hey y'all, watching you from work. Hey, we're here from the road. Hope your weather was good, says Carol. Hi James, good to see you. Yeah, the weather was actually, it was Florida weather, right? Oh, pronounced Tom. I'm sorry. I got you though. I got you. It's Tom now. Glad you enjoyed my old home. Yeah, you actually lived out here on Panama City? Because that's where we were at this week. We were in the Gulf of Mexico, Panama City. We arrived on Friday evening, and when we first got here, it was pretty nice. Like the weather was just windy and stuff, a little overcasty, right? And then it did start raining, and then we woke up Saturday morning, and there was some rain. And Saturday, it was like the drops of rain were very large, and it was very cold rain. And we were like, man, I hope that we don't get rained out all weekend. That would suck, you know? That
reminded me of the desert rain.
Yeah.
When it would just like be buckets of rain.
Buckets in a very short amount of time too. Like a lot came down pretty quickly. And we were like, man, I hope it doesn't, rain all day. But it didn't. And we went and found some other stuff to do. We went and got some food and tinkered around, And then in the afternoon, we decided that we were going to go like, in the water. We were like, well, it's cold and we're all wet anyway, so let's go into the ocean. We went into the ocean. The water in the ocean was so warm.
It was nice. So
warm, so nice.
It was super, super nice.
The sugar sand beaches, they ain't lying, man. It definitely looks like sugar sand. Very, very fine, very white, pretty, beautiful sand. And
it's like diatomaceous earth sand.
It's like powdery sand.
Yeah.
Like powdery. Pretty crazy.
Silica.
Yeah.
Silica sand.
Silica sand. That's exactly what it was. Good morning, Cindy Brown. Good morning, Possum Run. Goat Days. I don't know how to say your name.
English is hard.
Yeah, no, it's a type of Asian. I don't know. It's Fungyo. I'm probably saying it wrong because sometimes it'll be like win is spelled with like an N.
I know, that's what I'm
saying.
I know.
So I'm not good with the Asian pronunciation. My bad, but I see you. Thank you for being here today. It's kind of bright. Actually, let me turn this thing around. You guys can see something other than our face. Here. Oh, that didn't work, did it? There we go. Let me get this thing out of here really quick. We're crossing over like a bridge right now. This is what the sky looks like. Nice big fluffy clouds today. But it's been a great trip. It's been an awesome trip. Mike and Lissa are behind us somewhere. But yeah, so Saturday it did rain, and it did rain quite a bit, but it didn't matter. We all ended up going to the ocean anyway, boogie boarding, or not boogie boarding, body boarding, floating in the water with our bodies, just getting it. And we had lots of very good food everywhere we went. It was great food, very relaxing.
Very good.
Yeah, and then what was it, yesterday? We bought the boogie boards?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we went to Wally World and we bought some of those boogie boards and we're boogie boarding.
Mine lasted all of like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Gary snapped his in half. He was getting it, man. He was riding.
It was on the second wave it broke in half on me. I was like, man, alright, well, it's alright. It's not fully like in two pieces, so
Right.
I'm gonna ride it until it is in two pieces. Never was in two pieces, so it was alright. I had
Awesome
fun.
Run says, gotta grind before the rain gets here. Have a safe trip back. Love y'all back. Tundra Jason, hey, good to see you, man.
What's going on, buddy?
Miss Cindy Brown, Ruth, hello. Charlie, good to see you. I expected the men to be in the back and you and Rox, or the men to be in the front and you and Rox to be in the back. No. You wanna say good morning, Rox? Yeah. Anthony's snoozing. He's back. Well, he's maybe not sleeping, but he's got his headphones on and he's just chilling. We all literally woke up and did like the clean the condo scramble. So cleaned the condo really quick, and then now we're on the road. So it was a late night last night. It's been a late night every night that we were out here. But yeah, it was very good. Like very, very good. We had lots of good seafood too. Had oysters last night. Lots of shrimp, and had the mahi-mahi, which I never knew, but Mike said that mahi-mahi is dolphin. I didn't know that. I thought it was a different kind of fish. I thought it was just like a fish. A mahi fish. But Mike said that it's dolphin. I was like, really? I don't know about that, but I mean, maybe I believe him. Mike would know. He's from Florida. Maybe he was teasing me at dinner. Maybe he was just teasing. I don't know.
I thought it was a mahi-mahi fish.
Yeah.
And I thought it was only in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought it was in Hawaii. I thought it was in Hawaii too. I didn't know it was out here, but I mean, it's a tropical fish, and Florida's pretty tropical, so like it makes sense like why it would want to be out here.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
The ocean is one thing I do not know.
Well, we're learning it. It was a lot of fun, man. Mel, how is your hip? Man, Cindy, my legs are in so much pain right now. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. The bruise on, so when we left, right, like I had the fall, and I had bruises. I have bruises on the back of my thigh. They are starting to fade out pretty good. But the majority of all, I know. The majority of all the bruising and stuff is on my left leg, right? And it goes down, it's on my calf and my thigh and everything. And so that hurt when I arrived. I already was in pain from that. And then, you know, me and the girls, we all did a thing, and we all had some ink therapy out on the beach. Well, I decided to get a new tattoo, and I got it on my right hip, and it's probably about, let me measure it. It's about that big. It's a decent sized tattoo, and that's on my right hip. So now my right hip hurts. And then yesterday, because we were out doing the boogie boarding and hanging out on the beach and stuff, right? We're all wearing sunscreen, doing the thing. About halfway through the day, I decide, you know what? I'm gonna get the back of my legs to tan. I want to try to get a little bit of a tan before I leave Florida. So I'm laying out on the chair, and I got, you know, sun's out, buns out, right? And yeah, my butt cheeks, bro, and like all the way down to my ankles
back
are
of her knees
so
and
sunburned.
thighs.
It is so sunburned. It is terrible, dude. So I'm like, my lower half is in all kinds of pain. I still got the bruising. I got a tattoo now, and then, you know, I burnt the crap out of my buns, man. I'm just an idiot. Like, all of these things are self-inflicted pain.
Especially when
why do
I
do it to
came
myself?
back up, sunscreened myself up, looked at her and said, babe, if you want any, you should really get some. And she said, no, I'm all right. I'm like,
Why
are
do
you
I do
sure?
this
And
to
I asked her
myself?
like 3 or 4 times. So I'm like, whatever. She's gonna be paying for it. I
Yeah.
already know.
I am paying for it. It's bad. Like, if I would have stayed out there just a few more minutes, I'd probably have blisters. And I didn't realize that it happened really quick, probably like 15 minutes. It wasn't like I was laying out there just roasting in the sun forever. Like, but again, you know, we had all that rain like the day before, and then yesterday, because it was kind of cloudy like it is today, just a little bit cloudy, right? So it's deceiving. And there was one point where I was like, oh, maybe I should flip, you know? But I started getting into a conversation with some other dude on the beach, and we were talking about tinfoil hat subjects and stuff, and we were enjoying it. And I don't know, I forgot to flip over. And had I flipped over when I was planning on it, then yeah, I probably wouldn't have the buns so burnt. But man, dude, like, crispy tushy. I'm sitting on my side. It's bad. It's bad.
Man.
Yeah, I am abusing myself. Oh, so bad.
It was
Glutton
pretty
for
funny.
pain, Miss Mel. Apparently I am. I mean, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fall. And the only thing I really meant to do was get the tattoo. I meant to do that. But
I'm really glad that I bought a whole bunch of like aloe and all the other medicated creams for sunburns, because I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know who was going to get it, but I had a feeling.
it was me.
I had a feeling.
It was me. Terrible.
It was pretty funny.
But the bruising is subsiding though, so like, thank you guys for caring and for, you know, praying for me and all that stuff. I'm all right. It is subsiding. It's starting to go to green a little bit on some. It's still very purple, but it's starting to go a little bit green.
On the top part where she got sunburnt, you can't even tell you have a bruise, because
Yeah,
I mean,
it's so
sunburn's
red.
sort of hiding a lot of it. So
It's terrible. And I didn't really get burnt anywhere else. Literally just my butt, just my thighs and
dude,
my butt.
it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Do we get to see the new tattoo? Probably not while we're driving right now, unless I guess I could show it to you, but it's in a precarious position. It's in a set.
You're in a precarious spot right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to take the thing off and show them. See, and look at my bird. Cute though.
Bear crossing.
I'm sitting on my side because it hurts, guys. But I think it's cute. I like it. So we all of us girls got new tattoos. They're not all the same, but they all had like the same theme. Like, you know how we're always throwing up those green hearts everywhere, you know, gang gang kind of thing. So our theme was green heart. And so since mine is just a big giant leafy, flowery heart, I figured that went with the theme. Roxanne got one too. She got hers right there on her wrist. Yeah. Hers still all taped up and stuff. And then Lissa got one as well. She got hers behind the ear, and hers goes with a lot of her other symbols and stuff that she has on her body. So like, each of us had to get something that would flow with the tattoos that we already have, because all of us already have tattoos. And yeah, so we didn't want it to be super matchy because it wouldn't fit what we already had going on, you know. But it's the same theme, and it works really cool. I really like it, and all three of us got it, so it was pretty awesome. Gary got a tattoo too.
I did. I did.
And
we'll share that one here.
we'll share that
day.
one at a later time. Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay, we'll share that one at a later time because we're gonna have to go into the meaning and everything
Yeah.
else.
It's not something I want to talk about right just yet.
Yeah. So you guys have that to sit on. But Gary did get one too. There was the 4 of us got tattooed. Mahi is often called dolphin fish, but it's not dolphin, says Cindy. Thank you, because I was like, man, I mean, I'm eating it. I ordered it. I'm gonna eat it, but
I did get myself some fish.
yeah, I was so proud of
Surprisingly.
Gary.
I mean, it was like fish and chips, you know. So I mean.
Yeah, but for a guy that like will barely even eat a tuna fish sandwich, I was very, very proud of him. I was very proud of him for giving it a try.
I ate a lot this weekend.
Yeah, we all gordoed ourselves so bad, like
I ate a lot.
practically need to roll us off the beach. We were just eating and soaking up the sun, and I think yesterday was probably the best, like real beach day, because the first day, like half of it was raining and stuff. Although we were still playing in the water, like we were down at the beach while it was raining. We were like, screw it, we're here. Have fun, let's get it. But yesterday was definitely like the beach day.
No.
And it was so fun. Let me tell you what, like Florida is kind of like Vegas in a way, where people cruise like the main drag. Like that's a very popular thing that we've come to realize that people do. They cruise the drag on like their little scooters. People are walking on it. They ride their classic cars down it. They're riding motorcycles, and then like the golf carts, right? So like a lot of the tourists ride in the golf carts, at least from what I can see. And we all rented a golf cart. It was a 6-person one, and we had the radio bumping, and we're cruising down, you know. It was a lot of fun. We're yelling at people on the side of the road. They're yelling at us in a good way, like, yay, woo, you know. It was fun. We were cruising.
It was a good time.
It was a really, really, really fun time. And we pop in. We kind of did like a, what do they call it? Like a pub crawl, where you cruise, and then you pop in, and then you go cruise, and you pop in. It was fun. It was very, very fun. What happened to DD5 going live Friday? I think we all just were burnt, to be honest with you. We got to our hotel pretty late. I would say it was like, I don't know, almost 9 or something when we finally got to, or the condo hotel. I call it a hotel, it's condo. We got there at like 9, 10 o'clock or something, and so they would have still been on the road, and I think they were just burnt out, and also our signal wasn't the greatest, like when we were in that particular part. So I do know that I personally have recorded nada, really. I've taken a couple little clips and taken a couple little pictures here and there, but this was a vacation for chilling. It wasn't, we weren't really recording, we weren't really doing any of that. However, I do know that Mike recorded a little bit, and you guys will probably, I don't know if he's gonna put that in a video or if he's just gonna send it. I think it was a shooting the sheet type episode, but you're gonna have to go check out Drifting Dreamers 5 and find out, because I don't know. I know that Aunt and Rox, you guys really weren't recording either. We all just were on vacay mode, just chilling, taking a few personal pictures and stuff, but
enjoying the time.
Yeah, making memories, having a good time.
It was great.
Gary, that's the only way I like fish too, says Cindy.
I don't like the fishy taste, you know, and that isn't that bad, but I've also had some that wasn't the best. And me not liking it, it's hard for me to order fish and be like, that wasn't the best, like it was super soggy, you know, or like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't want to spend that kind of money and then have it not be good. Yeah, I hear you. It's the same thing with the steaks. I'm very particular on my steaks. You are. So I don't order, like, as much as I would like love to order steaks all the time, I don't order it that much, just because I don't want to spend that kind of money and then have it come to me bloody, and then me just like immediately, I've lost my appetite. I can't. Gary likes them well done, like burn it practically. Well, no, I mean, like, you can make a really juicy one, and I did get a steak last night, and that one was freaking on point, like perfectly. Like I was like, yes, all right, they get it.
Yeah, they did good. They did really good. We went to a place called Sharky's.
Yeah.
And they had really great oysters. They had I had the mahi tacos. That was really good.
Sorry,
No, you're driving. Please.
I'm driving, and
I'm still looking for that
I'm
gator.
still looking for that gator. This whole trip, all right, you guys. So like, I've been in my mind. I'm like, all right, everybody's, at least people on the West Coast, like they have it in their brain. And it's like, all right, if I'm in the South, I should be able to see a gator. You know, like pretty
or like
frequently,
you gotta watch
or
out for gators.
something like at least once, right? Especially driving the way that we're driving and everything like that. I'm like, I think there's a good chance, possibility wise, right? Or at least in my head. And Mike's like, you're not gonna see a gator, dude. Like, we're not driving in the swamps or anything else. But I don't know, in my own mind, right? I don't know, stereotyping.
Hey, Mike even said though, we saw that one body of water though, and we're like, you think there's a gator in there? He's like, well, I don't know, but I wouldn't cross it.
I
wouldn't test it.
I don't know. That's
Gary. It's on Gary's bucket list.
It's on my
gator
bucket
in
list.
The wild.
In the
like,
wild,
we've seen
in nature, you know. As well as like I was like maybe seeing a pink flamingo, right? Because Florida's a big thing with pink flamingos. But no, it's been really, really nice. Like it's super wooded right here, like with a whole bunch of pines.
Yep.
And I was not expecting it to be like that wooded. I wasn't. I was expecting more of like the tropic vibe with like a whole bunch of pine or palm trees everywhere.
They have that on I guess
more south you
like
go.
South Beach, like the other side, Miami side, like there's palm. I didn't see any trees like this over there.
No.
There's all palm trees, and
there's
I guess the big shade ones.
Yeah.
But
it's
that's
definitely
the other side. This was the goal. It was so beautiful, guys. Like seriously.
It was a great experience.
So beautiful.
To come out and check out Florida. That was fun.
Are you guys going your way home? No, we are going directly home.
Yeah, it's gonna drive in itself. But we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
3 Mississippi, love them. We may be going out there it just depends on when Brittany has her baby.
Yeah.
But we might be going out there at the end of this month of June. It just depends on when Brittany's going to have her baby, because she's due on the 26th.
Yep.
So, I don't know. We're kind of playing that one by ear as of right now. But as for today, no, we just need to get our butts home at this point. We've been out here for a few days. We've enjoyed ourselves. It was a wonderful time, but now it's time to go home and get back to reality.
Yep. And
one thing that definitely does kind of suck is the fact that we're leaving this beautiful weather and we're going back to the rain.
Unfortunately, but at the same time fortunate, you know, because it's always that I need a vacation off of my vacation.
Yeah.
You know.
Sorry, that hiccuped. If I have my way, I'll be able to edit out a video that I have already previously recorded at home, and maybe I'll get that out for you guys tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking I'll do. And you guys can see where we're at with all of the roof trusses. We're gonna have to get back to work on it again this week, but
it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's gonna be real.
We also have to dig some holes too.
No.
I don't want to dig any holes, but we got to start getting that set up ready.
Unfortunately, but
yeah, this month is gonna be pretty awesome for us, man. I'm really excited. We should be done. We should complete a lot this month. We have a lot for what we'd like to accomplish. We'd like to take care of camp life.
Goal list.
Yeah, the goal list. There you go. We'd like to be able to have all the zip board tied into the building with the rafters and stuff. We would like to have camp life have a new structure over there, and we would like to be starting on the mud room by the end of this month. So those are 3 very big things, but at the same time, I believe that we should be able to achieve them on our goals. Like, you know, I think that we should be able to have enough time and everything. So long as we don't keep beating ourselves up, right? So long as we don't keep beating ourselves up.
Self-inflicted pain.
I know, I'm a glutton for it. I'm a glutton for it. Shovel life reclaimed, says Brian Wilkerson's. That's right. Always with the shovel, man. Natasha Lynn saying hello to DIY Different. Hello, guys. Good to see you guys in here.
What's going on?
Florida is awesome, and we're glad we moved here in 2021. Yeah, it can be nice out here, man. I definitely, it's a beautiful state. I'm a little partial to Arkansas.
Yes.
But Florida's definitely
I do gotta say,
beautiful.
it's absolutely crazy seeing the elevation of the ground and where the water is.
Yeah.
And how everything is, like, especially going through like Alabama right there, and the water's literally right there on the road, like well, there's a barricade, but it's there, you know. It's like, what the heck? That's the ocean. Or the Gulf of Mexico, like, what the heck?
Yeah. David just released the video of him buying George's bike. Actually, that was my mom's bike. That Harley was my mom's. My dad didn't ride motorcycles.
No.
Yesterday, is Gary going to get a bike to cruise with the dudes?
I would like to get a dual sport. I would like a Harley, but I don't want to get a Harley just yet.
And honestly,
They're pricey.
Probably not for a while.
Yeah.
Just because we
got a lot to do.
We have a lot to do. We got a lot to build and stuff.
I'll hold off.
I would like to have him get one when he can put it inside the garage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
We need to stop. Like, we can't keep getting more stuff if we don't have any place to put our stuff.
100%.
But I think that it would be a lot of fun.
It would be super fun.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. I'd like to ride in the back with you. It'd be fun. I wouldn't mind getting a bike myself either. But again, that's going to be later. We got to focus on our 5-year goal. We're 3 years into the 5-year goal.
Yeah.
We got to keep focusing on the homestead and finish building the house and everything. It's been really nice though, taking like this little vacay, getting a nice little break away from all of that, and you know, coming off the heels of, like, you know, the meetup and just all the craziness. It was very, very needed and very, very good to be able to decompress and kind of relax. And now I know I'm feeling a lot more like ready to go, and
I'm feeling great.
but I'm just saying, the motivation wise for homestead stuff, because you work on something day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Sometimes you need a break from it, so that way you can be re-energized to get back into it. So Mom says, yes, that was my motorcycle. Yep, that was Mom's motorcycle. Dad didn't really ride. Do you both have motorcycle licenses? No,
but
no, they aren't
I
hard
can
to
get one easily.
I've ridden a lot of motorcycles off-road. I've never really been a street bike type of rider.
I've ridden a lot of street bikes, but
Yeah.
I don't have a license for it.
We're live, babe, we're live. No, I have to. I've done that as it's refreshing. My bad.
We're driving through some
We're driving through some stuff.
trees.
Yeah. Which are the 4-wheelers and stuff. I really like those. Because I can maneuver those things, man, and I can get it and I can jump. If I'm gonna ride a motorcycle, then I like the smaller motorcycles that I can maneuver really well. Because when I'm going, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I like the agility of it. And the street, like, honestly, like, I'm kind of scared of people running me over. I see how people drive, man. They don't care about a lot of the motorcycle drivers a lot of the times.
No, they don't. It's scary because people want to run, just like they see a bike and they're like, oh, you're supposed to go fast, and it's like, nah, I'm supposed to go the speed limit, and so are you, and you're supposed to give me distance, just like I have to give you distance. Like,
it is fun though. It is fun, and it's less of a bumpy ride. It's more cruising, right? If I want to go cruising, then we'll ride on the street. If I'm out for like the sport of it, then yeah, I definitely want to be out on the dirt bike riding. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of these comments here. I saw you fall. Be careful. You have a stiff leg, or you still a leg? Yeah, I'm all right, guys. I'm all right. What time do you expect to pass by my house? Not until tonight. It's a 12-hour drive, and we started driving maybe an hour ago, so late.
Gonna be a late one.
Late.
It's alright.
So there's a couple different options, and we can call and talk to you after the live stream. But it will be late. Let me see. I wanted to say you guys have inspired me to go make the move, looking to get land and start a homestead. Thank you guys for all you're doing. Well, thank you for being a part of our journey, man. Thank you, Logan.
Yes.
We appreciate it. It's hard, man, leaving everything that your entire life. You have to really want it. You got to really work hard for it. It is a simpler lifestyle, but that doesn't mean that it's simple, because life is complicated.
It becomes simple once all of the infrastructure is there.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
It becomes a lot more simplistic, you know.
Yeah.
But it's getting there.
That's been mine and Gary's struggle, is just, you know, you move to raw acreage. There's no power. There is no water. You're essentially on a never-ending camping trip for a very long time until you establish those things. And it's been a hell of a ride. It's been so fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I would totally do it again tomorrow if something happened and it was like, oh, you guys got to go start from scratch somewhere else. I'd be like, all right, I know what to do. And we'd go and we'd do it, right?
But it's not all cupcakes and roses.
Not all the time. Not all the time. And
be realistic here.
The reason why we say that is because there's so many different channels and people and stuff, you know,
that make it seem glamorous.
That it's something that it's.
But it's really, you gotta be, if your heart ain't into it, you ain't gonna be able to see the glamour.
But if you really
You know
want
what I
it,
mean?
like if you're really passionate about living a simpler lifestyle, kind of different from what
Everybody
society
else.
norms are and stuff, these day and age. Now, it's not necessarily like it's some brand new thing. I mean, people have been homesteading and living. That's traditional living, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's just our society and like slow it down. Our generations have moved so far away from traditional living. It is kind of the abnormal thing now, which is kind of a weird thing. I don't know.
And that's why I give myself a good 3-4 inch or 3-4 second distance.
Have you seen the bushwhacker jump to gem, Scott? Looks like something you could use. They're clearing out the undergrowth at a phenomenal rate. I have not. I've been on vacay. I've been ignoring all things YouTube.
Yeah.
Just for a little while. I'm sure you guys understand. But no, I'll have to check it out. We're gonna get some good underbrush cutters.
Yep.
Some goats. But yeah, Jump to Gems could definitely bring it by if they want to. Thank you for your honesty. I'm nervous. I am nervous about, I'm 45 and want to live simpler life and know where my food is coming from.
Yep.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the bigger goals for us, and one of the main reasons why we're doing everything that we're doing is that we want our kids to be able to live more freely. And in a city, they just weren't gonna have that. Like, we couldn't even really let our kids play out in the front yard.
No.
And then even when we moved out to Arizona, they had quite a bit more freedom there than they would have had if we stayed in Vegas. But in Arizona, the weather is just, there's no trees. It's all really, the weather wasn't conducive for like outside play.
No.
And honestly, like the place that we were living at, we had to get, everything was permitted, everything was, you know, file this, it asked permission for every single thing you do.
No.
And out in Arkansas, if you have so much land, then it's zoned differently. And like where we're zoned, there's no permits, there's no building codes, it's completely unrestricted land. And that was one of the very most important things for us. We didn't want to have to ask permission to do whatever we want on our land. That just seems
silly.
Yeah, don't get me started on some of that stuff. I can rant. I can go. But found the piece of property, and honestly, it has been a lot of work for us. That, like I said, the first year living out there was like a never-ending camping trip. It was we were just setting up, trying to figure out life, and you have to deal with the day-to-day life, right? Like going camping for, you know, a week, 2 weeks. By the end of the second week, most people are ready to go home. But that's your home, right? So we were unlearning a lot of things and learning new things for making that shift, that the lifestyle shift, even though we wanted it, and even though, oh, there's the mystery machine.
We got Jurassic Park.
Yeah, this guy got some cool cars.
Ghostbusters.
But even though we wanted that change and everything, there was still that adjusting period of getting used to it. Even if you really want it, and even if you're super driven, there's always that adjusting period because of, you know, how you've been living your life to how you are living your life now. So, yeah. But I wouldn't trade it. I would do it all over again. I would do it again and again and again and again, because I know that this is, my days are much more fulfilling every day.
Yes. Every day.
And having a know-how and being closer to your food supply. Like, I mean, if you're into this, I'm assuming that you're watching our channel because you're into to this stuff. The majority of the people that are in here, I know you guys. You guys are all awesome. There are some people that we don't know, and I'll just say, I believe that we are slowly being poisoned with all of the chemicals in the food, with all the stuff that you go and pick it up from the shelf that has so much fake products and fake this and fake that and that, and it causes long-term health issues. Is it going to happen right away? No, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to sell it. But you guys know we're all living in the same reality, and it's terrible. It's, as far as that's concerned, of what you're putting in your body, putting on your body. So can you not live in that reality? No, because that's the world that we live in. But can we make little subtle changes here, subtle changes there? Absolutely. And so that's what we're trying to do. Trying to do the best that we can. Are we going to be perfect? No. But we're trying. So there's that. We're kind of sitting in traffic a little bit. If you guys can't tell, we're going to be getting onto the freeway here. Now you need to unlearn the city anxiety. Get into the homesteading kickback groove. You are in control. It's true. The city anxiety is probably something that's going to take me longer to unlearn, because I've gone more than 30 years of my life, like, with that high pressure, right? And then also being self-employed, and then because of our job career choices. These are all self-induced problems. These aren't things that, these are all I realize that, guys, I realize that. But being self-employed and then also sharing our life on the internet, which again, those are two choices that I'm consciously making. But just because I'm making that decision doesn't mean that it doesn't come with some sort of a anxiety or whatever. Because although we are in the driver's seat on like what we share and when we share, it's just like everybody else. Like YouTube, you get paid. Your subscriber count doesn't mean squat. Subscriber count is literally like a vanity. Oh, look at me, I have this many subscribers, oh yay me. That's what that is. Which is nice to have. I'm not, but as far as like earning an income off of it, that doesn't matter. What matters is your views. How many views did you get?
Watch time.
How long did they watch for? That's what matters as far as that's concerned. And so it's like, anything else. If you don't put yourself out there, well, then nobody's going to see you. So it's an interesting business for sure. And what makes it even more interesting is like, it's kind of an oxymoron sometimes, because we want to live like a simple, quiet lifestyle, but we enjoy sharing it with everybody. We enjoy the sharing aspect part of it. We make so many awesome friends. And then also I'm very much aware that we are inspiring people. There's somebody in the chat today said they are inspired to go and do something. And that to me is where a lot of the value comes, because if we're in, their journey doesn't have to look like our journey and vice versa, right? But if we're inspiring somebody to make a small change in their personal life, the ripple effect is infinite. You know, because who knows who they are going to go and inspire, and the other, you know, their reach can reach so many other. And I truly feel like the world would be a much much more beautiful place if we all kind of got back to those things. So it's, yeah, one of those things. Anyways, my live chat keeps coming and going. Like the chat will be up here on the screen and then it like will disappear because I'm on the phone. Oh, I see Ant and Rocks there too. Yeah, Ant and Rocks are here. They're both chilling though. They got their headphones on, and I was like, I'm gonna go live, guys. They're like, I'm burnt. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll do enough talking for the 4 of us. Safe travels. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. After living in New York for 40 years, I'm ready for a never-ending camping trip. Don't mind me in the woods. Absolutely. Listen, I love it. I absolutely love it. But you know, when sometimes when you're camping and you're like, man, I could really go for a shower right now, but I got to go haul my water, or I have to go catch my water, or, you know, like there's just things that day-to-day life things that you take for granted.
My holding tank is full and I have no water, and I gotta go and do this and do that and run all these things, and then I also gotta hook up the trailer to the generator to be able to activate the pump.
It does get a
charge
lot
the batteries.
easier as the longer, like that's why setting up camp for us when we first moved out to Arkansas, between Anthony and Rox and us, we set up one heck of a camp. But that's why we spent so much time doing that and setting us up such a nice camp when we first moved, is because, I mean, that's the reality of our life that we were living in. 2 fifth wheel or 2 little campers, you know, 24 footers with the kids and all the animals and stuff, and going from, like, there was no ease into it, period, right? You go from straight, you're living in a residential, right, to all of a sudden now we're out here living, and it's fun, like totally worth it, love it. Like I said, would do it again in a heartbeat. But there is that adjustment period. So I guess, like I said, the reason why I bring that kind of stuff up is so that way, honestly, if and when you guys ever do take the plunge and go and do it, you don't feel like, man, I suck, I can't do this, you know, or because those moments of, oh my gosh, did I make the right decision? Like, it happens for everyone. I know a lot of people that made the jump and now live that way. And every single person goes through some of that. And if we didn't have each other to lean on, you know, and let us know, hey, you know, I've been there too, bud, like, you're not alone, kind of a thing, it can be very discouraging. So that's why we share those things, to encourage.
Yes.
Yeah, to be encouraging about it, but also not to
the forefront.
Yeah, not to be like painting this picture of like perfection all the time, and then you go and do it and you're like, man, well, how come it was perfect for them and it's not perfect for me? What am I doing wrong? You know, what's wrong with me, kind of a thing. Nothing wrong with you, that's just how it goes. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah. Try to be encouraging. I wish this chat would stop going away. You have anxiety shoulders. Is Gary driving that bad? Oh, my No, he's driving perfectly. I'm sunburnt from my lower half, and I'm just in pain, and I'm trying not to snivel about it. But I'm bracing myself with all of the bumps on the road, and I have 12 hours to sit here on my burnt butt, so I better deal with it. I know what you mean about the anxiety shoulders, though. I've seen that, and I see it. But no, Gary's a great driver. I'm just bracing myself. Let me see. Good morning, Mel and Gary. Love you guys. Have a great day today. You too, Brenda. Love you back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Are y'all planning an all day live till you get there where you're going? Heck no. No, because we want to listen to music, and there's going to be getting in and out of the car and stuff. We just wanted to pop in. I hadn't popped in on Real Talk, I think, since Thursday. And
something like that.
I want to say it was Thursday we did Real Talk. So it's been a few days, and I miss you guys. You guys are part of my daily routine. You guys are part of my daily life. And I miss you guys when we're not doing it. Like, it feels weird sometimes. Like, we're so used to sharing, you know. Don't get me wrong, it was really nice just to not worry about anything, just kick back, relax, and, you know. But at the same time, when so much time goes by, then I start feeling like, I wonder how everybody's doing. I wonder if they're wondering about how we're doing. We should pop in. Like, it's part of our life. It's part of what we do.
Peaches, mangoes, plums.
We don't wear sunblock since it's loaded with bad chemicals. Just stick with sun hats, clothes, and shade. Yeah, I hear that. But the sun is pretty dang brutal.
I use the pasty one because the spray one, it seems like the spray burns me more.
Yeah, spray doesn't seem to work as well.
I don't understand it, especially when we buy like the 100 SPF, right?
Yeah.
Even though I've heard, I'm not 100% sure if it's true or not, so don't take my word 100% for that, but I heard that there's only SPF like 45, I believe, or it could have been 35, and everything else after that is just a hoax, because you have to apply it every 35 minutes roughly, no matter what.
Yeah. And I mean, like, honestly, I wish that I was wearing more sunscreen on my lower half right now, to be honest with you.
Oh, I lathered up like no tomorrow.
I know, I lathered up pretty good too, and then, you know, we were boogie boarding and stuff, and then I just was like, oh, it's SPF 100, I should be good for a while. Let me stick my legs intentionally in the sun and get a suntan while my upper half was in the shade. What a moron, man. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm paying for it now. It's alright. I'll be alright.
All gravy.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Did you want some mushrooms? Oh, did you visit some museums / castle, or was that not on our vacation? We didn't go to like museums, but we did go driving around and checking out some of the architecture and stuff like that. Our vacation was mostly like a foodie trip. We just were getting fat, man. We just were eating all the seafood, just getting fat. It was a foodie trip and like a beach bum. Like, literally, we didn't have a bunch of things planned and scheduled, because the scheduled plan was to sit on the beach and relax and like unwind. It was a decompressing trip for everybody. We didn't really want to do too much running around. Although we did consider doing an escape room. We didn't do it, but it was booked the day that we were gonna go do it. But we considered it.
We did consider it.
We considered it, and then we ended up going and eating more food. We just ate a lot. We ate a lot.
I think that's an understatement.
Yeah.
I ended up gourding myself. Like, I ate the most I've eaten in a long time, since like last Thanksgiving.
It was a lot.
That was a lot of food.
But it was so good.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And honestly, it was really nice. Like, I love the kids. I miss the kids. I can't wait to get back and see them and, you know, see how their few days were. But it was very nice for us to go on like this couples retreat with no kids. There was no, you know, we didn't have to be responsible for anybody but ourselves, which is also a nice feeling sometimes, because as parents, you're always thinking, you're always responsible for them. You always got that eyes going in each direction, plus some on the back of your head and everything. And it was very nice. We didn't have nothing on the agenda but to sit around with our toes in the water, butt in the sand, and enjoy some good times with friends. So, let me see. Oh, DD5 video in the gift store updated a little bit about the trip. That golf cart was hilarious. Drive it like you stole it. That's right, man. And we were too. We were having so much fun.
Bro.
I didn't know if his video got up or not. I know that I saw him recording some, but I didn't know he actually got it up. Like when? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. We were, like I said, we were cruising up and down the strip a lot, like the main, I call it the strip, but it was like the main drag, like beach road or something, and bumping the radio and hooting and hollering and skeeting here and skeeting there. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. But yeah, we're all burnt out today. All burnt out. Where are we getting gas at?
I'm not 100% sure.
I could actually use another cup of coffee. I'm still burnt.
I don't think we've ever been to a Buc-ee's.
We have not ever been to Buc-ee's, and there is a Buc-ee's coming up somewhere.
Could stop at a Buc-ee's.
Get a shirt. Yeah.
Mike, you in on this?
I don't think, no, I think he's driving. Do you guys want to? Yeah, Mike or Lissa, are you in here? Or I bet you if we just pull over, they'll be like, oh, we should go into there. They're behind us. They'll follow us. Is it like
somewhere?
Right now we're coming up on like a strip of like fast food stuff. We got a Chick-fil-A, a Del Taco, KFC, a Zaxby's, a McDonald's, a Whataburger. I just want some coffee. There's a 76 gas station. What's the gas on that?
It's on that. 339.
339.
Let's go to a Buc-ee's though.
Yeah, we should go to a Buc-ee's. What do you guys think? Are Buc-ee's worth it?
I feel like I've never been to one. I heard they're massive. It looked massive when we drove by.
It did, and everybody's always like, "Oh, Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's." Are you on the I-40? No, we're
about to get on the 10.
We're like literally about to turn on to the 10. Oh, we are listening, says Drifting Dreamers 5. Hi guys, how about Buc-ee's?
Is there a Buc-ee's around?
Is there a Buc-ee's? Go to Buc-ee's, go. Where did Roko go? She's taking a nap. Rox and Anthony are still back here. They are chilling, guys, they are chilling. They could pop their head in at any old time, but they're just relaxing right now. See, there's Rox. Oh, please go to Buc-ee's. What? You call yourself a Southern American and you've never been to Buc-ee's? I know. Shame. No, I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
We just haven't had time yet.
Well, they don't really, in our defense, they don't really have them in our area in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like, they just aren't there. They have them in Texas and they have them in Oklahoma, and obviously they have one out here in Florida because we drove past it. And I've seen so many people, man. They're like, Buc-ee's is so awesome. I don't know what I'm like. Isn't it just a giant convenience store? I guess I'm gonna find out.
Gas station.
Yeah, like a gas station convenience store.
On steroids.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what all the hype is about because never been there. Should be on the.
We'll see what's up.
Go check it out, right? Why not? We're still on vacation until we get home. Hi, Sweetie Bear. Good to see you in here. They're getting limo treatment. That's right. Stop at a big box store and get aloe vera. And rub it and burn. Oh, I
already got it.
I got it on deck.
I bought it bought it before the trip.
And I got the spray too, which this stuff is like burn relief spray with lidocaine in it, but it says that it relieves the burn. But to be honest with you, I put this stuff on and it feels like somebody's got a blowtorch on the back of my legs. Ridiculous. But yeah, I got it on deck. I'm doing all the things. I'm doing all the things. Seatbelt. I got a seatbelt on. I just have it underneath my arm. Don't judge me. I'm sitting on my side because of the burn, and this would be in my throat if I had it correctly. So, no. But it's on. I've seen videos on them. It's an amusement park gas station. An amusement park gas station. What? Add some sunburn to the scaffolding injuries. I bet that changes the whole feel of it. It does. I'm a glutton for punishment, friends.
Oh, it's on fire.
I did it to myself. I have no one to blame but me. It's all my fault. Facts. Let me see. I'm trying to read your guys' comments. I'm sorry. They come up and they go away, and they come up and go away. Yeah, everyone's saying that we should go to Buc-ee's. The best vacations are the ones you can't wait to go, but you're so tired after you're happy to come home. Yes. It was both amazing to be out here. I mean, like, honestly, I could spend another day or so out here, but we have stuff we have to do. We do have to get back to reality. And we only planned for a long weekend, you know. And again, we don't have the kids with us, and we can't just dump our kids off forever, you know. This is probably the longest that we've gone without our kids in a very long time.
It's been a minute.
We always have the kids with us. Me and you have done little overnights, one here, one there. But I think this is the longest away from them that we've been in literal years.
No.
I can't remember what's the last. Do you remember what the last time was? Oh, I remember. I think the last time we were away from them for a long time was when we were driving out here and we sold Patrick the car.
Yep.
We did a road trip and we drove out to Arkansas to sell the car, and then we flew home back to Arizona before we moved. So it's been that long since we've gone and done anything away from the kids for this long. So, let me see. Go back to these comments. We are going to be wrapping it up though, friends. I want to get the music going. And Mel, you had a true Florida experience. That's right, girl. I did. I loved every minute of it. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't see you were on. Hope you are well. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Comfrey salve helps. Yes. Actually, Gary's mom used to be all about that. I don't have it. Actually, no, I do have some. I have a little bit that Jen made me from our mountain home. I think I still have a little bit of that. Buc-ee's started in Texas. Mini Six Flags. It's a mini Six Flags, huh? I've watched you enough to think that you will get a kick out of it. Get some barbecue, fudge, and nuts and souvenirs. Okay. Well, shoot. We'll add one more pit stop onto the road.
It's in Alabama.
Huh?
It's in Alabama.
It's in Alabama. Oh, okay. Well, that's where the Buc-ee's is then. It's in Alabama. Which this trip has brought on a couple other firsts for us. I've never been to Mississippi, never been to Alabama, and I've never been to the Gulf Coast, any part of the Gulf Coast. So this had a bunch of new, and it was very exciting. It was very fun.
It's in an hour and 21 minutes.
Okay. We have enough gas for that. Got another 190 miles on the tank.
94 miles.
Yep.
Is that good with you, Mike and Lisa?
Yeah, is that good with y'all, DD5? Does that work?
Hour and 21 minutes away.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to wait that long for coffee, though. I mean, I will. I'm waiting to see if they reply. They will be pigging out out at Buc-ee's. Hey, that sounds like my kind of place. This whole trip was us pigging out. It was awesome. It was great. So glad you guys are having a wonderful time. Thank you so much. What beaches did you go to? I don't know the name of it, to be honest with you.
Panama City Beach.
Panama City Beach. And there's a whole strip right there. We went down to the pier one day too, and that was really nice. There was a bunch of people fishing and you know, doing their thing. But we did walk the whole pier. It was like right before sunset, and you know, see what was going on over there. But basically, from like the pier, like over, like all the way over to the left. That probably explains it really well for you guys. But that's basically where we were chilling at. We had a nice condo, a 3-bedroom condo, and with balcony beach views. It was absolutely stunning. And the beach that we were looking at from our condo was basically the beach that we would go and like chill at. It was beautiful. I got some pictures. We never took our phones down to the beach or like cameras or anything down like at the beach.
Yeah. We didn't want to leave it on the beach.
We didn't want to leave it on the beach and then have somebody steal it or have it get sandy and messed up. And just we didn't want it to break or get stolen. So we'd leave it upside inside the rooms. But I did take some pictures and some video and stuff from our balcony, which was absolutely stunning. So.
And then the times that we were just walking around and we weren't on the beach.
Yep, Pam says there's the Buc-ee's is at exit 49 in Alabama. That's right. That's where we're going to go. Douche and Dreamers 5 says yes. Good to go on the Buc-ee's. Sweet.
Okay.
Stop for gas and coffee, but wait for food till we get to Buc-ee's. Okay. Coffee is very important. Right? We will. We'll probably stop and get some coffee here somewhere on one of the next turnoffs. Maybe. I'll talk with Mike and listen, see if they're down. I can wait, but I would rather not.
It's just another stop.
It's just, it is. That's why I'm like
adding on to the stops of what we need to stop for.
I know, and it's a long drive, going all the way from, you know, Panhandle, Florida, all the way up to Northwest Arkansas. It's kind of a long drive.
It's a drive,
but it's only a one-day drive. So there's the positive. We can go from
not that bad.
Beautiful mountain forest landscape down to some sugar sand beaches in a day. America the beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Can't deny it. Gorgeous around here. But we're going to wrap this one up, friends. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to turn on some music, and we're going to try to find some place to maybe for a drink.
Yes.
I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. I will have a video. We're gonna get home and loaf around, get laundry done, maybe get some more energy. And tomorrow I should be able to do some editing of stuff that we did last week when we were still at home. So I should be able to put out a video for you guys at Simple Life tomorrow, and then we'll go live, or not live. We'll do a real talk episode for you guys tomorrow from the house. But this week isn't looking super promising as far as the first couple of days are. It's like we're driving into the storm. We're going to drive into rain, and it's going to be raining and all that in Arkansas. So I don't know exactly what we're going to get done this week, but we'll fill you in as we figure it out and bring you guys along for whatever we get into for the issue.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys for being with us today, this morning, this ride, checking in with us. We've missed you guys. I've missed y'all. I hope you guys have missed us too. So, yeah, I'm a bad goodbyer.
Yes.
A long goodbyer. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
And until the next one.
Catch you on the next one, guys.
Later.
Bye. How do I get out of the live here? Love you guys.